Students, today we are discussing the topic parity generator, in which we will discuss two types of parity generator. First one is the even bit parity generator, and the other is the odd bit parity generator. So first of all, we will see that what is basically a parity generator. So it is a technique that is used for the error detection for the data transmission. When a data is transmitted from one end to the another end, then sometimes the data may occur some kind of noise, and such noise can alter zeros to ones and ones to zero. So when the data has been altered by altering the 0 into 1 and 1 into 0, then there is a loss of data, the usable data. And in order to check that data, that there is occurring the loss of data, we use the parity generator. So what is parity bit? A parity bit, it is basically added to the word or the data that is containing the data in order to make numbers of ones either even or odd. So it is used to detect errors during the transmission of binary data. The message containing the data bits along with parity bit is transmitted from transmitter node to the receiver node. So when this data comes to the receiver node or the receiving end, then the number of ones in the message is counted, and if it doesn't match with the transmitted one with the ones that was at the transmission end, that was at the transmission node, then it means there is an error in the data, that there is some noise occurred, and because of that there is the loss of data. So parity bit and parity generator and parity checker. So we can define now what is the parity generator. Basically it is the combination of logic circuits. What kind of logic circuits? That in which we are having the AND gate, OR gate, NOR gate. There may be the NAND gate, NOR gate, exclusive OR gate, exclusive NOR gate. So all these are the combinational logic circuits that generates the parity bit in the transmitter. On the other hand, a circuit that checks the parity in the receiver is called the parity checker. So one end is the transmission end, and the second one is the receiver end. So when we are checking it at the transmission end, then it is the parity generator, and when we are checking it at the receiver side, then it is the parity checker. A combined circuit or devices of parity generator and parity checkers are commonly used in digital systems in order to detect the single bit errors in the transmitted data word. So it means that the sum of data bits, that is the word, any word that is containing the data, so those data bits, and the parity bits, that may be even or odd. In even parity, the added parity bit will make the total number of ones an even amount, whereas in odd parity, the added parity bit will make the total number of ones odd amount. This even parity and odd parity, you can get this when we will go to the truth table. So in that truth table, you will understand it very clearly. So now if we see that what is the basic principle behind it, then the basic principle behind it is that the sum of odd number of ones is always 1, and the sum of even number of ones is always 0. Here we are saying about the binary addition. If there are the odd number of ones in binary addition, then we will have the output of 1, or the sum is 1, and when we are having the even number of ones, then the binary sum will always be 0. And such type of error detection and the correction, it can be implemented by using exclusive OR gates. Why we use exclusive OR gates? Because exclusive OR gate, it always have the output 0 when there is the even number of inputs, when there is the even number of zeros or even number of ones. So when we add 2 bits, then we have to use only one exclusive OR gate, and if we have the 3 bits, then we have to use the 2 exclusive OR gate that are shown in this figure. You may say this, one is the half adder circuit and other one is the full adder circuit, in which we are telling about the sum, here sum, and here again the sum. So now comes towards the today's topic actual, in which we will discuss parity generator. So again, it is a combinational circuit that accepts an n1 bit stream data and generates the additional bit that is to be transmitted with the bit stream. This additional or extra bit is termed as the parity bit. So there are 2 types of parity bit. First one is the even parity bit and the second one is the odd parity. So now we see this, that what is the even parity. So in even parity bit scheme, the parity bit is 0 if there are even number of ones in the data stream. For example, if when we see the truth table of half adder, then if we are having 2 inputs A, B and both are 1, 1, then the sum is equal to 0. That's why we are saying this here, that the parity bit is 0 if there are even number of ones in the data stream, and the parity bit is 1 if there are odd number of ones in the data stream. Now in odd parity bit scheme, the parity bit is 1 if there are even number of ones in the data stream, and the parity bit is 0 if there are odd number of ones in the data stream. So what is the even parity generator? In this topic we will see how we can make an even parity generator. So first of all, let's see this, that we are having a 3 bit message that is to be transmitted with an even parity bit. So the 3 inputs are A, B and C, and the output bit is the parity bit. So the total number of 1 must be even to generate the even parity bit P. Now we will see that what is the truth table for the even parity generator, and that's in the next slide we will see. So here we are having the 3 bit parity generator. Here you see this, that 0 0 0, here is no 1 here, so the even parity bit is 0. Now see this, 0 0 1, at the input side we are having odd number of 1 because there is only 1 1. So we need another one in order to make it even. So if here it is odd number of 1, so here we will have 1 again. So now making this, including input and output, we are having even number of 1. Now in the next combination we are having 0 1 0. Here again at the input side we are having odd number of 1 and we have to make it even number of ones. So here the even parity bit is again 1. So now here in the input and the output side we are having the even number of 1. In the next combination we are having 0 1 1. Here we are having the even number of ones, that's why the even parity bit will be equal to 0. In the next combination we are having 1 0 0. Here we are having odd number of 1, that's why again 1 here at the even parity bit generator P. So the total number of ones are even here. Now in the next combination we are having 1 0 1. Here it is the even number of ones, that's why the even parity bit will be equal to 0. Here again we are having 1 1 0, even number of ones, that's why again P is 0 here. Now here we are having 1 1 1. Here the total number of ones are 3, that is odd. So at the input side we are having the odd number of ones, that's why the even parity bit P is 1 here. That's how we make the even parity bit. that we have to see this at the input side as well as at the output side. There must be total number of ones. If at the input side there are the odd number of ones, then we have to 1 here at the output side in order to make that odd into the even. That's why we will have 1 at the output side. So if we draw the K map for this 3-bit even parity generator, then that K map is this. Here we have at 001 the output is 1, and at 010 the output is 1, at 100 output is 1, and at 111 output is 1. So now we will simplify it. When we simplify it, then we get the output, that is P, and P is the A exclusive OR with B exclusive OR with C. And now we will implement the circuit here. Then we see this, that here we need 2 exclusive OR gates. One is having A and B, and the other one is having B and C. So here is the implementation of that Boolean algebra, that Boolean expression, for that Boolean expression. So there is the 3-bit even parity generator. Here we are having 2 inputs A, B, and both are going in the first exclusive OR gate, and in the next one we are having the C input, and here is the A exclusive OR with B, that is the output of it, and it become the input of second gate of exclusive OR gate, and from this exclusive OR gate we will get the output, and that is the parity bit, and this parity bit is the even parity bit. So this is the 3-bit message along with the parity generated by this circuit, which is transmitted to the receiving end, and when it comes to the receiving end, then the parity checker circuit will check that whether any kind of error is occurring here or not. Now the 4-bit parity generator, as that of the 3-bit parity generator, the truth table has been formed. Similarly, for 4-bit parity generator, we will form the truth table. We will draw the truth table for that, and when we will solve for that truth table, we will get the expression of that, that is the P is equal to A exclusive OR with B exclusive OR with C, and then exclusive OR with D, and this will be the circuit diagram for the 4-bit parity generator, in which we see this 1 exclusive OR gate, then another exclusive OR gate, and here is the third one exclusive OR gate. That 3 exclusive OR gates are used here. So at the first exclusive OR gate we are having the input AB, at the other exclusive OR gate we are having the input CD, and in the last one exclusive OR gate we are having the output of 1 as the input of third one, and the output of second as the input of third, and at the output side we get the parity bit. So this was all about the even parity generator. Now we will discuss the odd parity generator. So for odd parity generator, let's suppose that again we are having the 3-bit data that is transmitted with an odd parity bit. So that again here the 3 inputs are A, B and C, and the output is the parity bit, that is P. So the total number of bits must be odd in order to generate the odd parity bit. So now in the given truth table, the 1 is placed in the parity bit in order to make the total number of bits, total number of ones odd, when the total number of ones in the truth table is even. So now see in this truth table, first of all we are having 0, 0, 0. There is no 1, so that's why we will have 1 here. By making 1 here, now in this at the input and output side we are having odd number of 1. Now in the other combination we are having 0, 0, 1. Here we are having the odd number of 1 at the input side, so we don't need any kind of parity bit to 1. So that's why we will have 0 here. In the next combination again we are having 0, 1, 0. So the odd parity bit will be equal to 0 because odd number of 1 is here. In the next combination we are having 0, 1, 1. Here at the input side the number of ones are even. We have to make it odd, That's why we will have 1 here at the P, at the output side. In the next combination we are having 1 0 0, so here is the odd number of ones here, so here at P it is 0. In the next combination we are having 1 0 1, there is the even number of ones at the input side, so 1 here. In the next combination it is the 1 1 0, again even number of ones here, so again we are having 1 here. And in the last combination, here it is the 1 1 1, here we are having the odd number of ones, that's why the odd parity bit will be 0 here. So by this truth table now we will draw the K-map for this, and when we draw the K-map for this, this is equal to this. Here you see this, the number of ones are at the 0 at the output side at the P, at 0 0 0, at 0 1 1, then at 1 0 1, and then at 1 1 0. At these 4 places we are having the 1. So this is basically the K-map for this truth table. Now by solving this we will get the output P, that is equal to A exclusive OR with B and then exclusive NOR with C. So this expression can be implemented by using one exclusive OR gate and one exclusive NOR gate when we are having the 3-bit odd parity generator. So the circuit diagram will be this, in which the AB is going in the exclusive OR gate as the input of exclusive OR gate, while at the output of this A exclusive OR with B is the input of exclusive NOR gate, and the other input of exclusive NOR gate is the C, and by this we will get the odd parity bit here, that is the output of this circuit. Now if we have the 4-bit odd parity generator, then there are the 4 inputs, and that are the A, B and C. And when we solve for the truth table of this, the truth table will be as that of the truth table of 3-bit parity generator, odd bit parity generator. So when we solve for the 4-bit truth table for the parity generator, odd bit parity generator, the P is equal to A exclusive NOR with B, exclusive NOR with C, then exclusive NOR with D. And when we implement this expression, then we need 3 exclusive NOR gates, and this is the circuit diagram for the 4-bit odd parity generator. Here the input of the first exclusive NOR gate is the AB, for the second exclusive NOR gate is the CD, and the output of these both becomes the input of the third one exclusive NOR gate, and at the output we get the odd parity bit generator. So this is all about the parity generator. So if you have any question regarding this, then you may ask it during the question answer session. Thank you.